Hi everybody, this is Bobby Bag of Donuts from Game Winning Goal Hockey. I just thought I'd like to do a tribute to Carey Price. How soon we forget what he did for the Canadiens and how good of a goaltender he was. All they talk about now is how he's injured, he can't play, and the salary cap problem that caused the Canadiens down the line. But how quickly we forget how good this guy is. And how he was, and maybe he'll come back, But I just wanted to do a little tribute so you can see some of the interviews and some of the old highlights of what he did for the team and the Canadiens and the Canadian fans. Thanks.
Pour l'hymne national canadien, for the Canadian national anthem, Madame Ginette Renaud.
Au Canada, terre de nos aïeux, ton front est ceint de fleurs glorieux, car ton bras sait porter l'épée, il sait porter la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
They're over the line, trying to tie the game. The shot, oh, to save by Carey Price. Kunitz with no connection, really in front, there it is. And Price makes one of his sensational stops.
Hi, Carey. We have a lot of questions, your surgery, your future with the team. But before that, I would like to ask you a question about Carey Price, the man.
In comes Hoffman, backhand pass to Turner, shoot! Oh, what a save by Price! Oh, Carey Price.
In October, he had to make a decision, and I don't want to know what was the purpose. That's not our business. But how tough was it to make that decision at that time to leave the team, leave your family for a full month, and ask for some help? And how helpful was that process?
Yeah, it was very difficult. I was in a position where I definitely needed to reach out, and it was a trying time for sure. But at the end of the day, it was one that I knew that had to be made, and ultimately, it was one that was successful. And I'm very thankful for the help that I got.
Here's Hayes, pass across, oh, my stars, what a stop by placing in!
Superhuman.
McGuire.
Hi, Carey. Nice to see you again. From what you've been through over the last few months, is there something that you want to share with the fan at this point? Something that you want that people understand?
With Browns, there goes shoots. Great stop by Price. Loose puck out front. Oh, what a save by Price on Purcell as he sweeps across with his glove hand. A beauty. He's having an ending. Look out. Made the stop in the bottom of his foot.
Yeah, I just want to say that I'm doing well. I know it's been a frustrating time for everybody. It's been one for me as well, and you know, it's been it's been a long year, and I know there's a lot of frustrations out there, but everybody out here is trying their hardest. Everybody's putting in the work and doing their best. So, for me personally, it's been a long stretch. It's been hard to be out watching your teammates and especially not having success and having a couple of setbacks. It's been frustrating for sure. But I just want everybody to know that I'm doing well and I'm looking forward to the future.
Here's Benji coming in the pass. Open net. What a save by Carey Price. Oh, baby, that's his best tonight.
Now centers it. Here's Sonic. Backhander. Stop by Price. Right side. Price. Oh, Stars. What a play by Carey Price.
Carey, you've been talking about the future. You seem to be in a good place with your mind, but what about the knee? Do you think it's possible for you to be back this year? Is it something that you have set as an objective to be back this year?
Out of crowd. Here's a shot. What a save by Price. Pull out of the rebound. Oh, what a save by Price. Unbelievable. Bruce Johnson. That's the line. The crowd's going nuts.
Yeah, it's definitely an objective for me this season. It's always been my goal ever since I got back here. Obviously, I've had a couple of setbacks that weren't foreseen. It's been a frustrating process, no doubt, but at the end of the day, I got to take care of it. And, moving forward, I'm starting to skate again. So hopefully I'll keep on progressing and be able to get back in a uniform pretty soon.
Here's Hayes. Pass across. Oh, my Stars. What a stop by Price again.
Superhuman.
Slocky over the shot. Blocks. Quick save made by Price. Rebound. Oh, my Stars. What a chance there.
Yeah, hi, Carey. On that particular topic, Kent Hughes just said that he didn't know whether or not you could play. Is this something that is this the worst case scenario, Carey, at this point with the knee? Could it lead to you not playing ever again?
In this power play, put up with a shot off the skate, rebound, Kessel stopped by Price. Tremendous save by Carey Price, his best of the game.
You never know. There's always a possibility. There's a lot going on over the next couple of weeks that'll determine the rest of my season. So I'm obviously a little bit anxious myself to find out some answers. So, I don't have them right now, but we'll find out soon enough.
He's cruising in. Pass. What a save by Carey Price. Now that's a young sensational goalie.
Hi, Carey. Good to see you back, and thank you for doing this. Can you just elaborate on what you just said, that a lot going on in the next couple of weeks? Are you talking about examinations, tests, and so forth? Because it sounded a little bit ominous when you say that you never know about your future and your playing future.
It up. Here's Sharp in front. Hossa. Great save made by Carey Price again.
You can take it however you want. I'm just looking at the next month. I've gone through this process a couple of times already this season. I've had setbacks, so that's what I'm talking about.
Here's Benji coming in the pass. Open net. What a save by Carey Price. Oh, baby, that's his best tonight.
Hey, Carey. At this point in your career, with the way the Canadiens are right now, whether there's going to be a rebuild or a reset or whatever is going on in the future, at this point, have you given thought to whether it might be better for yourself and your family to think about a possible fresh start somewhere else? And have you given any thought, if that was the case, to maybe, I know you have a no movement clause, but of maybe allowing to lift that? I know you did for the expansion draft.
I haven't made any plans to do so. Me and my family are very happy here. We're settled in. This is our home. There's a reason I signed the contract like I did here with a no movement contract, with a no movement clause, was to be here. So as of right now, I have no plans to move anywhere.
now centers it. Here's Sonic backhand stop by Price. Right side Price. Oh, and it stars. What a play by Carey Price.
Hey, Carey, good to see you again, even though it's this way. But just to get back to what you had to go through in the fall, I don't know how aware you were of people saying that you admitting that you needed help and that you had a problem would be helpful to a lot of people that are maybe struggling with that decision to admit that they also need help. Were you cognizant of that, and was that one of the reasons why you thought you should share that information with everyone?
Yeah, 100%. I definitely, it is the first, that is the first step for a lot of people. It's not an easy one to make. And, I've seen a lot of people struggle with issues in my personal life, and it's not an easy step to make. So definitely it was in the back of my mind.
Out of Brown. Here's a shot. What a save by Price. Come out of the rebound. Oh, what a save by Price. Unbelievable. Bruce Johnson. Then Talat. The crowd's going nuts.
Hey, Carey. Good to see you. Pretty much on the same topic. Did you feel the support of? It seems like all the fans were behind you, and if I may, also the support of your family, because we saw a lot of videos and pictures. You seemed so happy in the last few days. So can you share us your thought about the support you had?
Yeah, I'm tremendously grateful for all the support that I've received from not only the fans, but the Montreal Canadiens themselves, my teammates, and obviously my family. I've had quite the journey, obviously, at the start of this season, and it would have been a lot more difficult if I hadn't had such a warm, sense of encouragement from everyone.
He's cruising in. Pass. What a save by Carey Price. Now that's a young sensational goalie.
Hi, Carey. Echoing everybody's thoughts on it being nice to see you, even under these circumstances. I don't want to be misconstrued as asking, like, why would you want to play again? Obviously, there's reasons, and you're under contract. But what are the motivating factors, if you could expand on it? That why is it important to you to come back and play hockey from a personal standpoint, a physical standpoint, professional standpoint? Like, why is that important to you?
Well, it's a big part of my identity, for one. Being a goaltender for the Montreal Canadiens has been my life for over a decade. And, obviously ending the season on such a disappointing note last year, I just want to be able to get back in there and just continue playing. And to be able to put that sweater on again is something that, is keeping me motivated at this point.
Big chance. Oh, what a stop. Incredible. The price is right.
Yes, Carey. You said that you will learn more in the next month. I don't know if you're going with odds or not, but could you specify a little bit more when you think about that next month? What would be your chances to be back this season in front of the net to help the team? And if you're not able to get there, can you get involved with the team in some sort of ways to make sure that the morale boost and, being the leader that you are, you could help the team even though you're not in front of your net?
I can't give you a statistic on my odds of being back in the net. I wish I could. I don't know the answer to that. I just resumed skating a couple of days ago, so I've gone through that process before, and I've had setbacks on those two occasions. So, I'd like to be able to give you an answer at this moment, but I can't. So I'd like to keep that as my goal right now. As far as being involved from a leadership aspect on the team, I think a lot of guys have obviously look up to me as a leader on the team. It's always a difficult position to be in when you're an injured hockey player. Any player who's been on an injury reserve list knows that feeling of not totally being, feeling involved. But, I can definitely be there for guys to talk to. I know there's guys that are going through tough times this year. It's not an easy season to go through for anybody from a fan's perspective, from an athlete's perspective. When you have that drive to win and it's not happening for you, it's a frustrating deal. And, I know these guys in this locker room are feeling that. And, I don't doubt their motivation to get out there every night and continue to play. So if I just reiterate that they're all giving their best.
Here's the chance, Miller emptied it. Oh boy, Stars! What a stop by Carey Price!
You think about the future. I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller, so I'm just trying to stick to the process, and that's at hand, and that's trying to get back on the ice and see how it feels when I get back into a game situation. So until that happens, I can't really give you a perspective.
Now played by Stamkos across for Koppila, and Price got a piece of it.
In comes Hoffman on backhand pass to Turris. Shoot! Oh, what a save by